With that commandment, new avenues of human potential were explored. Mentats, Suk Doctors, Sword Masters, and the mystical Bene Gesserit Sisterhood. But it was the Navigators and their monopoly on space travel that set the conditions for the Imperium. But I am telling you of the universe you already know. Let me describe the one you do not. In this other universe, my mother, Lady Jessica, consort to Duke Leto Atreides, gave birth to a daughter, a girl they named Ariste. Because of her obedience to the Bene Gesserit, Lady Jessica is trained as a truth-sayer. Because of that training, Lady Jessica was able to detect Dr. Yue's deception. Because of the forewarning of his betrayal, House Atreides survived the Battle of Arakin. Because of their survival, the Emperor declared a full-scale war of assassins. Because of the war, the Sardaukar were deployed to ensure spy shipments continued without interruption. Because of the Sardaukar, the Fremen were eradicated. There was no Muad'Dib, no Lisan al-Gaib, no Kwisatz Haderach. I see a universe where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. All my visions lead to horror, except this one. This one leads to you.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Where do you want to? Well, the Harkonnens will love their dog. Oh, all right.
Hey man, how you doing? Uh, how far I'm on Dune? I'm doing the story right now. Uh, let's see. I just got to the Overland map. Kinda there, sorta there. Hey man, no worries.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Where do you want to go?
Yes, I'm actually a part of a community. We play like a lot of games together. So yeah. We play on so on Dune we have like a private server, and we also play on EU, but mostly on EU right now.
The basin is a pretty big place. Could you narrow it down a little? Zoe and I go back a long way. So behave yourself when we get there. Ever seen a stalker get snatched by a worm? That's what.
Oh wow. Jeez.
You've not seen them yet, Mac. I thought I showed you them the other week.
No, I just seen it. This is good stuff, dude. Like, wow.
Yeah, the skyscraper's been there since I joined. A lot of the other stuff that come in over time.
Oh, by the way, while you were away, Phoenix joined the voice chat. He's searching for you.
Well, I will pop over to see what he's after
I think it looks more like the Empire State Building.
Yeah, it's possibly what they're going for. You got your radiation suit on yet?
Yeah, I do have my radiation suit.
No, just in case you end up in that radiation zone while you're over that way, you say so.
I'm in a pickle. So when I was doing the quest searching for answers, my game kind of crashed. I'm trying to see if I can re-enter. Otherwise this mission is bugged for me. The Cathard. The old ruins of Cathard, yeah. Let me see if I can enter it. Oh man, this ain't good, dude. What do I do, Jester?
I've not had the crash before on me, so I don't know. I'm not looking at much good, yeah. Go back to Harkle Village. Was it Kitten that gave you? You go back to the quest given at Harkle Village, and apparently it'll teleport you back to the quest area.
So that was the Zantara, cause I had to meet him in Harko. Can I go to Harko Village from here? Is it possible?
Yeah, you can fly to Harkle Village.
Yeah.
So if you go directly south from Aga Basin, so.
I'm trying to remember where did I meet Zantara to get this mission. Are you in the deep desert? What are you up to?
I'm just doing a bit of mining as Nate does.
Fair enough.
To be fair, most of the day I've been on Phoenix's server, doing stuff over there to give my hand.
Oh, Phoenix has his own server as well.
Yeah, he's running self-hosted one.
Where did I meet Zantara? Unwavering loyalty to House Harkonnen. Yeah. Oh yeah, here he is.
Are you ready for this, off-worlder?
Yeah,
Remember, if we're caught, we're dead.
let's go. You're a genius, Jester. Thank you.
Yeah, I've not had it happen to me, but I've seen people complaining about it. I knew I'd seen something on it, so I double checked. I think it works for any mission that crashes like that. Gotta go back to the start.
That's good to know.
The fans that slice you to a fine mist. The most obscene. Just to say that this family to proceed.
Is the USS Enterprise build still there in the deep desert?
No, that was last week's one. He'll have something different this week.
Yeah.
This air smells antiseptic to me.
Make her take our souls.
Off-worlder, I don't suppose you happen to have a dissembler set to the exact codes as this pentashield, do you? I thought not. Our paths must diverge for the moment. Let us keep our voices close in the community. Happy hunting.
Off-world, are you there? I'm certain you've noticed by now we have entered something well beyond normal Harkonnen devilry. I see things that raise the darkest of suspicions. I'm not... Sand and sky. One moment, Off-worlder. I must examine this. Off-worlder, we have entered a den of abominations. These are Tleilaxu. We must be in one of their laboratories.
Attend, children. It is time. Hear me. Where were you born? Where is your place? Put your hand in the box.
We now speak of the Gola, perhaps our finest product, our finest prayer to the clay.
Do you know of the Beni Tleilax off-worlder? The star Thalam warms but one planet, because it could not bear any further obscenity.
The uninitiated often view Golas as synonymous with clothes, but this is reductive to the point of vulgarity and misses the point, misses the miracle of flesh that is the Gola.
Back in a minute, and I'll see what the Venus one.
Yeah, sure.
Tleilaxu are genetic manipulators of the highest order. They brew wonder and dread from the essence of life. Entire galaxies of horror distilled into a test tube. For even the most profane soul, the Tleilaxu excite disgust.
Unlike a clone, the materials used to generate a Gola are harvested from already deceased specimens. What's more, Golas have been documented to have experienced echoes, fragmented memories of their previous existence. speak of the axolotl tank, a womb advanced by science to the pinnacle of divinity. Axolotl tanks are capable of growing living beings.
Hear me. You are the scoundrel. We are the hands. You are the sleepless.
Dear God, if you could see what I'm seeing. Utterly beyond thought. I dare not tell you. The most disturbing spice dream could not show this. They are not. Offworlder. We must reunite. There are hatches that lead downward. See if you can locate one.
We have even explored the possibility of using axolotl tanks to replicate the spice melange. This would forever change the shape of power in the universe.
Offworlder, I've entered a large cavern and will await you here. Hurry.
I've seen things this day that I will never speak of. But when I pass out of this universe, the memory of it will mercifully die. Come, let us continue.
What's happening, Mac?
Hey dude, just
Our
on stream and
brings a desert
playing
lion in tow.
that
What is
Cathar,
it?
Old Cathar mission.
The sleeper is not here.
It is a strange thing to see a Bene Gesserit perched at the center of a Tleilaxu web.
Curious.
Been good.
The mission, I mean.
Curious.
Tell me, if you are truly of the Sisterhood, then command us to put our blades away.
Clever children.
Talk, or we will take turns degloving your skull of all its
Looks
faces.
like Discord's gonna update real quick. I'll be
Be
right
at
back.
peace, Desert Lion. I'm here to give answers.
Ah, I'm just watching a cutscene.
What interest does the Bene Tleilax have with me?
Speaking as someone who habitually hides behind other guises, perhaps we're interested in the real you. The royal
Low
you.
again.
Tell us what you know of the Sleeper.
Oh yes, the sleeper is our greatest experiment yet. However, I should like to talk about this one here.
How does this off-worlder relate to you and your plans?
Have you not guessed?
Amputees often complain of feeling their phantom limbs. Tell me, little homunculus, when you allowed yourself to be Count Fenring's plaything. When you murdered sibling.
After sibling.
Did you feel nothing?
Not even a tickle. A clone. Clones are grown from cells taken from the living. Golas are harvested from the dead. They are walking mausoleums, haunted by the memories of a corpse. Oh, my poor child of the tomb. Your life is not yours. Your memories and identity are product, code, content. You are one of many, a ghoulish fractal, repeating and repeating and repeating. Every horror you faced in this land emerged from the same slime you congealed in.
Enough! That's more than enough.
You seem to have me at a disadvantage, Desert Lion. I do not possess the voice. I am no Bene Gesserit. And yet, when it comes to our product, I may as well kill Zantara. You still don't know what cadaver you were scraped from.
There's no time for masks now. My name, my real name, is Bronzo Vernius. My mission is to find the Sleeper. Listen, the Fremen are still out there. They will return once the Sleeper has awakened. You must find Stilgar. Arrakis has sharpened you, off-worlder. But what will you do with that edge?
Oh man, that was a tragic story.
Say it again, Mac.
That was a very tragic story.
Which one was it you were doing?
The Old Cathard.
I don't know if I remember that one.
I don't wanna spoil it for you if you haven't done it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I. Hold on.
Hello? Are you there? So you made it out. Good. I want to hear all about it, but it's complicated. After Fade Routha was spotted in Arakeen, Mother and Father have put me on lockdown. For different reasons, of course. Father thinks the Harkonnen want to abduct and force me to submit to the betrothal with Fade. Mother, well, she's more worried about my meeting Zantara without a chaperone, I think. We've got history. Speaking of the most wanted man in the Imperium, he's disappeared again, hasn't he? Did he say when he'll make contact? The man is frustratingly hard to pin down. He does love playing the dashing outlaw. I'll reach out again when I can find the time. Be safe.
Have you done a Landstrat mission for the day?
So you're doing a Lands Ride mission for the day?
I'm asking if you've done yours for the day.
Huh, nice. Which one are you going for?
Maybe House... I don't know. House Horata? Rift Recon Run, Sabotage about the Taish, Freeman finds.
Yeah, you know you can do even the ones that have been claimed by the Harkos. You can still do those.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Very good. You're there. Count Fenring wants to talk to you, and it's never a good idea to keep our dear Fenring waiting. Come to me in Harko as soon as you can. I have a ribbon for you, kitten.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Well, the Harkonnens love their dog. Oh, all right.
Kitten is back. Do we have business? Dangerous to speak that name aloud. Even here, beneath the cone of silence. You understand that we are not official. We are the hidden hand. Our connection offers no protection, only the danger of discovery and a slow death at the hands of those who would thwart the Imperium's interests. You better be. Dangerous times for us all. I hope you're ready, kitten. Well, I didn't ask. I'll have my men take you to him. His instructions are clear. We need to blindfold you first. See? I told you I had a ribbon for you, didn't I, kitten? Where is the trust? Very well. Come back when you want to do this on his terms. Dangerous to speak that name. Our connection... You better be. Well, see? I told you. Such trust. I promise not to take advantage of it.
Ah, my favorite assassin. I must confess that reading Alara's reports is a rare pleasure. Except this last report. You entered the ruins of Old Cathard, accompanied by the outlaw Zantara, and you returned alone. Tell me, what happened down there? Fascinating. Zantara gave you life from the flames, and now you've handed him back to the fire. Fate has a cruel sense of symmetry. Tell me what transpired, and omit no detail. The Beni Tlilax, a nest of spiders that burned with Old Cathard, or so I thought. And you a Gola, the flesh of the fallen, reborn. Fascinating. Your service has earned you answers. Ask. Years ago, my informants traced some unusual activity in Cathard to a Bene Tleilaxu lab. Before we could investigate further, the city was destroyed. The destruction of Old Cathard is considered a terrible accident. But was it? I believe it was the Tleilaxu who destroyed the city. A monstrous choice. Destroying innocent lives to cover their profane works. They were the first sign that the Bene Tleilax were not done with Arrakis. My agents began reporting stir-ups among the minor power players. We quickly discovered that these were Tleilax agents, but that they were Gola was unexpected. Nevertheless, I could not allow them to destabilize the region. We must each do our part, and the spice must flow. Unlike clones, who are grown from living cells, Gola are grown from the flesh of one who has died. The spoiled Na familia will pay extraordinary sums to have their favorite pet or retainer resurrected. But they are never quite the same. No Gola has the memories of its original host. No Gola remembers who they are. If you value the past or the mind, then Gola are worthless. Unlike clones, the process of doing so is knowledge known only to the Bene Tleilax. They make a fortune dealing their blasphemous wares across the Imperium. Spoiled Na familia will pay extraordinary sums to have their favorite pet or retainer. No Gola has the memories of its original host. No Gola remembers who they are. If you value the past or the mind, then Gola are worthless. Indeed, you are a refinement. Your compulsion doesn't drive you to madness as it did the ones who came before you. You have a great deal of imprinting. You can learn skills that take decades to develop in a short amount of time. And, fascinatingly, you don't have the appearance of whoever you are originally grown from. Perhaps that is the clue. You must have been someone with a recognizable face. The Bene Tleilax are forced to hide you in plain sight. It seems highly unlikely. Such experiments would be psychologically unstable. It's plausible. You seem designed to be anonymous. Perhaps we can discover the answer together. Recently, there has been a string of murders in Arrakeen. The victims have all been my agents at one time or another. A Tleilax retaliation for your efforts on my behalf. My chief inspector believes so. Travel to Arrakeen. I am a patient man, and have allowed you the freedom to pursue your goals alongside my own. Perhaps this was... You were a Bene Tleilax abomination, an associate of the outlaw Zantara, and an escapee from... Or I can simply remove my mask and watch as you end your own life. The illusion of choice is simply that. I expect nothing but excellence from you. Report to Alara when you are done. I will continue research into your origins.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my ears. Atreides in there. All right. Stop.
Well, if it isn't Fenring's pet puzzle box. Last we met, there was a Sardaukar blade against your throat, and I was debating how best to make you scream. Careful, prisoner. I might start thinking you're trying to scare me. Threats and promises. Sounds about right. Let's get this going before the killer makes a third option. We don't have time for guesswork. But rushing breeds mistakes, and mistakes mean more blood on the street. This killer is methodical, precise, and there's a pattern to the victims. Find it? If the killer's still here, and we believe they are, and make no mistake, if the Bene Tleilaxu are involved, this isn't just a string of murders. It's a purge, carefully planned and devastating. A threat not only to Arakeen, but to the stability of the entire... There is no we. You go out and dig. I stay here and wait for... Don't come back empty-handed. They were competent, trained, and experienced. But skill only gets you so far when someone's watching. They ran into something or someone they didn't expect. That's why they're dead now. No one's been able to stop whatever's behind this yet. You want suspects? Count Fenring has enemies stacked like sandbags. Some want him dead, some want him ruined, and the rest are just waiting to see which comes first. I am doing that very thing, am I not? The Sheriff of Arakeen has many opinions. One of them is that I should... For now, it's sufficient that I remain in the shadows. You're not Fenring's only pet. He's got a whole shelf of broken things he likes to wind up and watch. Start with the engineer, Austin Lath, on the upper level of the Seleucid Bull. The last two victims were known associates. He must be mixed up in this somehow. He's not out on the floor with the common drinkers, if that's what you're thinking. Lath sticks to the back rooms. Quiet, curated, and expensive enough to keep the rabble out. Of course not. They are restricted to patrons of higher standing than prisoner.
You'll have to speak with the barman on the upper level of the Seleucid Bull, Alistair Chin. Either he or their security man, Ugo Forense, can provide access. Agent doesn't mean what you think here. Fenring's people aren't all cloak and dagger types. More like a specialized bunch of killers and survivors. You fit in better than you realize. We have a prevailing theory, yes. You've just come from Cathard, have you not? Then you felt it. The way the air there hums. Like the place is still... That wasn't war. Wasn't Harkonnen's spite. That was Tleilaxu work. Precise and measured erasure. And these killings bear the same signature. Makes a tidy cover story, wouldn't you say? The Tleilaxu had a secret foothold under Cathard. You saw it. Hidden labs. Then someone found it. And when it wasn't secret anymore, they burned the city to cover their tracks. It would seem that the Tleilaxu believe that. I believe the exact who of it doesn't really matter anymore. For the Tleilaxu, they'll burn the whole house down. Just to kill. Then they're not done burning. They'll keep going house by house, room by room, name by name, until the scent's gone and the ash settles. Leif had an assistant, Hester Kript. Talk to her. She's a smart girl. Does most of his work, then earns her hazard pay swatting hands from randy officers on the upper level of the Bull. If only I had a dossier and a drink menu. Find the man. You'll learn more in 5 minutes than I could tell you in 10. Should you require further guidance, return to me.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris? Welcome. Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris?
Welcome to the Matador Room, where the spirit of Caladan steps into the ring. Poised, unshaken. Here we pay tribute to Duke Polus Atreides, the Matador of On. His was a dance not of death. Alas. But as the sea shapes the shore, so too does courage shape legacy. Enter as guest. Then we have done our job. Welcome home, Caladarian. Believe me, I would love to usher you in and cause a scandal. But follow all the leads you want, friend. But not past that curtain. I don't bend. Besides, the room is unlocked. A minor medical incident with a patron. Of course, discretion and propriety forbid me from disclosing the activities of our patrons. You understand. Thor's saint. Yes, we know Master Lake. Alas, he is the subject of the... yes, but that was before you identified... I regret to inform you. Let's just say he won't be ordering more drinks anytime soon. Master Lathe, he was not exactly a social creature. Well, Alistair, the steward, the wine merchant, Ambrose Lucifera, would sometimes stop in for a... Oh, and his assistant, Hester Klimt. Well, she is the one who actually keeps the planetologist off it. She is a blend of outdated political... written by fringe thinkers for fringe audiences. Master Lath's attentions were proletarian erotica, titillating stories about the field hands and mechanics usually. Factory workers rotting behind oil drums while quoting dialectics. Currently, I am speaking with you. Soon I will attend to Master Lathe is na familia. Typically, that means there is no one to miss him or call for such an inquiry. I have the Beggars Guild on retainer. How else do you... In the old days, yes. But the Duke does not abide violence in the streets. Very well. But may I ask what is it you are... What a conspiracy! The man was cooked on Vanta draft. And he liked mind hyper black resin. Caught with the soot sweat from doomed men in the pits. They used to lace it with trace amounts of expired melange. The problem is, addicts start like ended up in a noble's glass on... very well. I grant. Please, wave your little wand around.
But I might end up going to bed.
If you're hearing this, well, I didn't get away. I'm Austin Lay's engineer. The guy that called when the one thing's done, not questions asked. There was this one chance.
Oh, I'm back.
I crunched the numbers.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, dude.
That was all it took to bring down the ceiling on 1,000,000 lives. I didn't press the button, but I knew it was coming. I just didn't want to disappoint the guy who asked.
Show him the right
They gave
server.
me a new title, a nicer coat, called me Na Familia. But after that,
Apparently, I did a bit of stuff on Phoenix's server today as well. And he messaged, well, apparently what he wanted me to before was there's notice saying there's a subfeed powering down. And he's like, it's none of ours. So there's 4 over there at the moment. So when I had a look at them all, I was like, it's not mine either.
razor wings, sickle-shaped stick.
No idea.
Wonder if it's a glitch or something.
That's what I just said. It could be a bug. They've got a couple of bugs on there.
Well, tell him you tell him if he's worried about it, just tell him to disable the sandstorms until we get it sorted out.
So they want the storms on and the worm on and stuff like that. I mean, I just travelled halfway. Well, put it this way, I went from South Hagger to Anvil to where did it go from there? South Hagger, Anvil, Flower Sand Spot. Say Flower Sand Spot. Up through the rift into the shield wall area, right? And until I got to the shield wall area, I had no worm sign whatsoever.
Huh, weird.
Honestly. And bear in mind, because I haven't got a Thopter on his server, that's all on Sandbike.
Man, I told you sandbikes are fun. You know, like it's not as a primary mode of travel, but you know, getting around every once in a while, they're a hoot.
So
you wouldn't happen to be at the shield wall base, would you?
no, I am in D.
No.
Well, I was.
I'm
just about to leave. You know.
Do we have any industrial lubricant, the heavy duty stuff at the base?
We did have. I think we had about 3,000 to 4,000, and there's about 5,000 the normal. But that's a little while back. I'm just literally on my way back, so I will tell you when I get back there.
Yeah, I got to. I made like 1,500, and it only brought the guild base back up to about 12 days. So I got to make some more if we need more. That's all.
I'll tell you now. So there should be a lube chest on the bottom row of the chest in the garage area.
I will take a look.
There should be. I think there's 2. One's got the standard in, and one's got the industrial. If you're not there, I'll have a look now. I'm literally just the overland map, so I'll be there in a minute.
I am going to all the bases, making sure they have power.
Oh, mate, don't worry. I can do that tomorrow.
One of them was down to 2 days.
Yeah, which one?
The guild base.
I have not had a notice telling me we were low powered.
It does it until it's 24 hours, right?
I think it was 48. But it starts kicking in.
Back so soon? Can't get enough of my charming company.
Cobalt base is good.
Looking for
Your
Austin
base by
Lathe,
the spice sand is
Let
good.
me
I'm
tell
not
you
thinking the
about
Handbook
Corporal
base.
Lathe. No We'd cut down half a cohort of Harkonnen dragoons and engineers, stalling the... One blink too long, and we were marked. Last fire from the Bastion's shadow, but Corporal Lathe, he moved through that ruin like it was his own grave. Blood on the stone, breath like ash. Got behind the nest. A minor victory swallowed by the endless... Corporal Lathe and 11 other troopers died that day. You want a hero's tale, that's it. Don't expect the Lathe you're chasing to be like that. different. This one's just a ghost story for fools at the bar. I hope your lathe is alive. Mine surely isn't. Back so soon? Can't get enough of my charming company.
Do mine ears detect the footfalls of someone who will add a drop of excitement to this rather pedestrian evening? Austin's dead. But I only saw him recently. So full of life. Wait, is this a potential murder investigation? How charmingly macabre! Do you really think someone murdered poor Austin? Shh, don't spoil it. Yes, I simply must be involved. How might I facilitate your sleuthery? Now see here, I am only midway through today's debauch, and am of sound enough mind to answer the queries of both of you. There are two of you, yes? I jest. Oh, do lighten up. This is the funeral. It's a possible murder scene. I've already imbibed several libations in dear Estem's memory. Yes, of course. Carry on. My occasional drinking companion has an education in engineering. If anything, he has an advisory position at the Imperial Planetologist's office, though I don't believe he's ever set foot in that office. He's here more often than even I. If you ask me, and you have, he curried the favor of someone powerful to receive such a cushy job. Well, his carnal pursuits are prodigious. He worked his way through near... It's been a most unusual pleasure. Should you discover any more juicy details, I'll be here, keeping vigil for poor...
I was surprised how far have they gotten as far as like building bases and getting equipment and such.
I'm super sleepy. I'm not able to keep up with this gameplay anymore. Oh dear.